Today's question, are the Vshreds of the world all bad? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. We are dedicated to debating topical, current, and often controversial fitness topics. My name is Kat, I will be your host, and we have two debaters today, Al and Christina. Keep in mind that today, whatever opinion is expressed is not the personal opinion of the individual. In fact, the topics and the sides are chosen at random. The point here is to discuss the topic in such a way so that you, the audience member, can decide for yourself of who you agree with. Now that you know the rules of the game, what is today's topic? It is, are the Vshreds of the world all bad? Go.
I'm going to let you go first.
You're going to let me?
Yes, I will give you the floor.
Okay, well, first of all, what are we talking about here? Vshred? We're talking about Vshred.
And the likes of Vshred.
I'm going to get the position and get to argue that they're all bad. You did not get the luck of the draw today. And you're going to let me go first.
It doesn't matter what side you pick. It matters your own artistry. So just be on your guard.
Well, you got the bad luck of the draw today. Because, of course, the Vshreds of the world are all bad. What are we talking about here? We're talking about people who put out misleading and often dangerous content about fitness. Let's break it down as to some of the reasons why the Vshreds of the world are all bad.
Please
and
do.
Sorry to pick on you, V, but you are going to be the caricature of the overall body of terrible fitness YouTubers. So in Vshreds and other people's cases who are terrible, misleading YouTubers, what are some of their sins? Well, let's take a look, because it's a long list. Well, first off, they usually put out misleading nonsense in order to sell bogus products to many viewers. Often people who are unsuspecting, new to fitness, who see somebody look good and think, I gotta buy what they're selling. What are we talking about? We're talking about BCAAs. Varieties of supplements that most people don't actually need to get in shape. V was recently even selling gummy bears.
Oh, that's delicious.
Look, what kind of flavor? Are we talking red gummy bears?
Pre-workout gummy bears.
That sounds tasty.
Telling people
That's
that
a good flavor.
they should buy pre-workout gummy bears. Take a look at how silly this look. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So that's just from the sales point of view. These people are clearly contributing harmful content because they're trying to take people's money by unjustifiable means. What else? What else do they add to the fitness online world?
Tell me.
Well, let's see. They try to teach people about fitness, exercises, lifts, and things of that nature.
Correct.
But they don't know anything about those lifts. Vshred, in one of his videos, didn't appear to know a deadlift from a Romanian deadlift.
Valid.
Vshred also, may I remind you of this little tasty nugget, where he's telling people to work out their chest through adduction, holds a cable, and then moves his chest into the cable.
I've heard of this one.
You've seen this ridiculousness?
I've heard about this.
Have you seen this ridiculousness? Turn.
I've tried it myself.
You have not tried this yourself.
I mean, for fun, we kind of did.
That's true. We actually did try it out for fun. But it's complete and utter nonsense. And people who don't know better are going to try this out and think, this is a good way to hit my chest and get no results. So, selling bogus supplements, taking people's money, giving them bad advice about exercises that won't actually help them, and perhaps worst of all, when they give dangerous advice. And you might remember when Vshred was teaching people how to use a kettlebell. There's nothing I even need to say. You can just go back and watch those videos if he hasn't taken them down. But this is literally a treatise that he's put together in things not to do.
All right. Well, you bring up some valid points.
Yeah.
Right? And you brought up the points that I expected you would be bringing up.
Okay.
All right, so you bring up that misleading nonsense that they put out there about supplements and all that kind of stuff.
And they do.
You know what? That's very true. I'm not going to argue that the content isn't garbage. Why would I argue that? Okay.
Beautiful.
Second one, bad exercises they put on there. Again, valid. We talked about this thing. Yeah, we know it's bad. It's bad content.
Yes.
It's good for a dance move.
Oh, it's good. It's not bad. And the dangerous exercises and stuff, also valid. Would I argue against that? I'm going to argue my side as strong as possible, but I can't say things that are untrue. That is poorly done. But the question is Vshred and the likes of Vshred, are they all bad? Is the entire effect that Vshred has on the world and society at large bad?
Yes.
No, it's not.
What?
I'm going to tell you why.
You heard what I said.
I heard it all.
Okay.
It's true.
All right.
Okay, first thing, again, I'm not going to argue that they put out good content, but the bad content can still have a good impact on individuals.
I'm sorry,
There
the
are-
bad content?
Yes, let me tell you why. There are people out there who watch this garbage content and feel inspired. They want to work out. It gets them into the gym. They like looking at his pretty face.
We're talking
and
about V?
it makes them feel like, I want to look like that guy. I want to get with that guy. I'm going to go to the gym and find me one of those guys and become one of those guys. And then they go. And then they lose some weight. And you can see on his very channel, there's all kinds of comments. This person, Christy Cassidy, says, damn, this is tiring. This is on one of his videos. We'll show it. I'm healing from chronic illness, so my weekday evenings are dedicated to eating right and taking care of the family. So this is helpful to get a quick workout in. All right? We got Avomat Klanchnikov.
That sounds legit.
1974 Delta. It's quite a name. I love this series. It helped me very much lose my belly fat, and I'm still working. And he goes on to ask for some other videos that he wants to see. We got Isaiah Henderson saying happy birthday. I don't know whose birthday it was, but happy birthday. You've made a great help and inspiration going through hard times, so thank you. So these are people who have been positively impacted by the garbage that Vshred has put out there.
Can I respond to that?
Can I make the rest of my points and then we'll get back into it? All right. Second main point I want to make here is that having this type of garbage content out there, how many great videos have these inspired? They've sparked debate. They've sparked discussion. How many fantastic shredded sports science, every damn day fitness, Athlete X himself has responded in some hilarious ways. And they've used these as learning opportunities. In education, we like to call it a teachable moment. And Vshreds of the world are providing these teachable moments for us. And if they weren't there, maybe some of these discussions wouldn't happen and some learning would not have been done.
Okay. Couple things. Pretty good job trying to defend the Vshreds of the world. Not easy, not easy. So I'm impressed. Color me impressed.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the points you're making are not good.
They're real good points.
And so Vshred, would be well advised to hire you as his advocate, but ultimately it will be a failure.
And tell me how.
First of
tell
all,
me how the
I'm about
Vishnikov
to.
guy, he didn't actually benefit.
I'm about to. Vshred, and I'm sure many like him, are widely known for controlling the comment section of their channel. Do I know for a fact that...
So cynical.
Do I know for a fact that all those comments are false? No, I don't.
He's got tons of
Do
them.
I know for a fact that he absolutely deletes the wide plethora of negative comments that he's gotten on his videos?
I didn't say there's no negative ones or that there's... I agree. There's tons of negative comments I had fun scrolling through.
Okay. And those are the ones he doesn't get to delete.
That's true.
So who knows what kind of games he and people like him are playing in their comment section. Are all these real? Are they fake? I don't know. An inspiration? I find it, and I'm sure the viewers find it hard to believe that Vshred inspired anybody. So I find it difficult to fully accept the comment section argument, although yes, we can never know if all of those are false, and maybe some people look at a pretty face and think, I'm gonna get to the gym.
Some people.
But get to the gym and do what? Copy Vshred? Snap up their back? That's not gonna be good. So,
in some cases, and in a lot of cases, the people who are being inspired by, like seeing a really pretty boy and want to go to the gym for that reason, a lot of the times just getting them going and getting them moving, it's their entrance. It's like their entryway drug, but in a positive way, because it gets them into the gym. And once they're there, and once they're watching more videos, once they look up some Vshred videos, and they start getting some every damn day fitness videos on the side and shredded sports videos on the sides. Then they start watching those, and they start realizing, oh, Vshred doesn't know what he's talking about, but it has introduced me indirectly into these more positive influences.
And let me concede this: anybody who goes down that path, I agree, they have been positively introduced to online fitness.
So there's been a positive effect from a Vshred video.
But
thank you,
pause.
sir.
Let's
thank
pause.
you.
Let's
You're
pause.
kind.
But let's pause for a second. Is that actually what's going on? Are people looking at Vshred and then coming to other, more informative channels?
There probably are.
I'm not sure about that. In fact, despite Vshred's vast plethora of mistakes, his channel's unfortunately growing. And so do a lot of the misinformation channels.
Let's wrap it up. Closing remarks, please.
Okay. The other point that I wanted to address, what was your second point there? What was the second point you made
second
after
one I
about the
remember.
comments?
Yeah, you gotta work on maybe take some BCAAs.
Name your second point.
That his videos and the garbage that
Mm-hmm.
comes from these types of videos actually spurs discussion and debate that act as teachable moments.
I'm absolutely going to give you this point. However, how much better off would we be if they didn't exist in the first place? It's because channels like ours, channels that actually instruct and put out real information, the Shredded Sports Sciences of the world, the Every Damn Day Fitnesses, the Athlete Next, it's because that they have to compete with nonsense like Vshred and even Thomas DeLauer and the likes of them, that we're even stuck making an argument like that, which is, hey, it's helping good channels grow. They wouldn't need help growing if they weren't competing with nonsense channels. And this gets to my concluding point, if I may. What the Vshreds of the world do is they contribute to a society that really seems to overvalue the look of someone and not the knowledge. And so you end up with these idols, even in fitness, even when it comes to health, on Instagram and on YouTube. These people who are being idolized and followed with no knowledge at all. We would be better off as a society if we cast them out where they belong and honestly just from the start started following those who are here to teach us.
Opportunities for teachable moments are never negative. If we weren't having these garbage videos out there, the discussions would still be happening. There would still be all kinds of really bad folk fitness advice being given now, just it wouldn't be on a platform that other people would see it and be able to rebut it. So having it in an arena where it's public and can be rebutted, it's kind of like we're all in a pub together and we can argue out our points. We're not here to tell people you can't put information out there. We want the information to be out there. We want to hear people's opinions.
Bad information.
And then we want the discussion to happen and all the good stuff rises to the top.
Bad
All right,
information.
guys, thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have today. Woo, that was heated. Thank you for joining us. If you liked it, please remember to thumbs up, subscribe, comment in the section below. Let us know what your thoughts. Who's the winner here? Do you think that all the Vshreds of the world are all bad? Is Christina right? Is Al right? Let us know, and we'll see you next time. Bye.